Alright, we are back. I haven't played story mode for a while. Alright. Now I realize every time when I'm doing World Boss Legend, the stream is crashing. When I was setting up stream, I did saw another person who I never saw before was doing live stream. I was thinking about going and saying hello to him. Alright. I was hoping last week that we get the mega tier 2 ticket event. I could have used that on Carnage. I already said that I was going to use it on Emma Force. Depends on if she gets a Crystal Wall uniform or season uniform. I want them to give it to Crescent, because all of those X-Men characters are already so expensive. If they don't cost money, they cost crystals. And then it's already difficult when you have to get a pure uniform for Storm, for Psylocke, for Rogue. Yes, all of them are powerful, all of them are good, all of them can do ABL and ABX. It's just hard for the free-to-play players and low spenders. And on top of it, there's a limit to how much extreme and MCon crystals you can hold. You should take that off. The limit used to be 6,000. You can't even work on 3 mutant characters with that. 4,000 of the MCon crystals and Phoenix feathers is just enough to get one character from 60 to 70 and probably get your gears to 25. And then you have to do World Boss, Legend and Epic Quest. And if you don't have the deluxe pack characters unlocked, you get less Phoenix feathers. I think I got 3 Odin's Blessings last week, Tuesday. I didn't get any Picard. $14 months since I got the last Picard. I didn't get any from story mode. And I did use like 65 fragments. I will probably try again in February. And after February, I will save my fragments until the anniversary comes. So I think next week or probably this week we should get the pre-updates. I'll have to look at the feature pass and see when it's mentioned. I haven't played story mode for like 3 days. I'm absent. I will love to see a tier 4 Mephisto and tier 4 Dormammu in 2025. I can't remember if I mentioned Mephisto in my tier 4 video that I made a few months ago, but I did mention Dormammu. It will be nice if it is he gets a season uniform so he could rival Farmer Thanos. A lot of people don't know how strong Farmer Thanos is. And a lot of people are still thinking that Loki is better in ABL and ABX. Well, he was better, but when Thanos got his other uniform in April, they buff Thanos' skills so you can get more hits, and he is scoring the same amount as Loki. I saw two content creators. I haven't seen anyone did a video of Nala's yet in ABL or ABX. I know Null can do both PvE and PvP, and you could use them with a PvE CTP and still kill some of the top timeline battle metas. I don't have Null uniform. Right now I'm just trying to gather up some crystals to get Carnage uniform. I haven't seen anyone did any PvE tests with him, but I know his last uniform was strong, but because of two of his skills and his artifact, most people were using him for timeline battle and other battle and AC. I just haven't gotten much time between last week till now to look at any videos. I also want to give my Thanos a CTP of reach. I can probably take his reforge energy and probably give it to Null. I think Null already has like 5% PS on his kits, and I have another 5% on the energy, and with 25% PS on my cards, that will probably slap hard in time battle. But I still have to see an ABX and ABL test with Null. I don't think I will tear for him. I'll just get him to level 80. Right. Let's just get some well, let's get all of them. I'm still trying to get some bios to upgrade my Invisible Woman's uniform. It's nice having these crystal world characters unlock. It's easier to max out your ISO sets. It also helps with biometrics for when you're trying to get someone to level 80. This is something that I do every 2 to 3 hours. I don't always get back energy, but I get gold. That is how I have so much. The highest amount of gold that I ever had, for anyone who wants to know, is 285 million. That's the highest amount that I ever had. I could have probably gotten to 3 million, but because of the discount to tier 3 and awakened characters, and Odin's Blessings chance up. I spent some gold. Alright, so let's see if I get lucky with Abomination or Racial Summers or Megasonic. Three, two, one. Oh, mother fireball. So let's get into EB. Today is Universal Female Day. Who is using Ghost Rider? If I had Rogue's latest uniform, I could have used that as a striker for Jane Fadiel. Where is Thor? And I need to make sure that all of my tunes have a... I'm just going to close the game and restart it. Now I heard someone saying that Carnage is bug. So this is my latest tier 4, also my buddy tier 4. Hey, welcome in. Welcome back. How was your day? Or night? Mine could have been a little better, but thanks for asking. I took some time off from streaming. Last week was my birthday. Last week Wednesday. Sure. I can do that. Drop your IGN in chat. When I'm done with ABX and ABL, I will look at it. Is that your IGN? I'm looking for people to join my alliance also. We take 2 weeks off AC. We had 8 straight wins. How long have you been playing MFF? Get in the center. Dave? I wonder how long has he been in the game? Oh, nice. I have been playing for 6 years in total, but this account that I'm using here, this account is 3 years old. I lost my other account. This account just used to be a free to play for fun, but now it became my main account. Right. Almost at 13 million. Let me just do ABL. But the reason why I'm closing the game and reopening the game is because I am streaming on my phone, and my phone is not really a up-to-date model like other phones. It doesn't even have RAMs or anything like that, so MFF could crash the stream. So let's just do ABL. I really need to get STPF insight for Ghost Panther. I got one insight all year. When I was going to give it to him, I ended up giving it to Phil Coulson. Here's the orb. Ah, mother fireball, I miss. Really? At the time, it made more sense to me. At the time, he has just gotten a season uniform, and his artifact helps with scores. Nice. I got ya.
I thought that shit I'm not supposed to put on the Christmas. Where I done for.
I almost missed the orb. Wait. Alright, let's go. How high can I go? I thought I'd take that. Should I try Ghost Rider? Okay, let's go and look at Dave account. See what advice I could help him out with. G-O-D S-T-O-R. Can you view my Yes, I will. Haven't logged into this account in 9 years. Is this the account you want me to review? What's the name of your other account? Uh, okay. Dave, but you have good swords here. Better swords than I do. You have 22% PS. You have 2 card deck. You have, I have more attack, I believe. What does Steve want? Well, but this is a brilliant conquest. He doesn't need my help. Brilliant judgment. Okay, so today is Female Universal Day. So, Scarlet Witch, you can use her like 2 times in the following week in ABL. You have Storm uniform, so you could tier 4 Storm and use Storm as a support for Psylocke and Jean, or Rogue for World Boss Legend Plus. Storm passive off elemental damage. You could definitely tier 4 Rogue and use Rogue for Dimension, no, for Dispatch and Dimension Rift. She's one of the fastest characters. You could use her with Nick Fury and Phil Coulson, or you could use her with Dazzler and Polaris, or Storm and Dazzler as support. You could even tier for him at some point. Also, Rogue's artifact does help her to do better, I think, in EBX. I don't have her season uniform, but I have her artifact. Well, you could take advantage of the discount and tier 3 Nick Fury, Weekend Mystique. First, you have Sin uniform knives. If you have tier 4 Gwenpool, you could use Sin and Shuri for Speed Female Day in ABL. She may come close to Luna's score. I don't have Luna's uniforms, so I just use Spider-Gwen and I use Gwenpool, but I don't have Senna. I tier 4 Invisible Woman on my birthday. If you have had Doctor Strange tier 4, you could also try to use Doctor Strange for this part mission and use her and Wong as supports for him. Just get her to level 80. Oh, so I missed that comment. Well, you already have null. You have agent venom. Do you have sleeper? You could use null, silver surfer, and agent venom for timeline battle. This account is really good. You should get her to tier 3. And take advantage of her support user in JBL even. You should awaken her. You can use her as a support for Invisible Woman. I use her for AC. Also, awaken her, use her support for JBL and World Boss Legend. Well, you should just awaken her because you have a uniform. Definitely get him to tier 3 and use him as a support for Doctor Strange or Doom. Get her to tier 3. And use her as a support for universal characters. Definitely. Your account is good, but the problem that I see with your account is that you have a lot of support characters and their uniforms who should have been tier 3 or awaken. That's the main problem that I see here. He's another support, but he is an support for alien characters. Her uniform makes her a support. When you start playing higher levels of Null and Mephisto and Ultron, you should definitely work on her at some point. Get her to tier 3. I got mine to tier 3 recently. Okay, I don't know how much gold you have, but whenever there's a gold spending event, you should work on Evelima and Dormammu. You could pick up Evelima uniform if you want. My advice is tier 3 Dormammu. Don't buy his uniform. You could use him at level 70 to do Shadowland and AC. That's how I use mine. Another person who you should tier 3 this Thursday coming is last villain day. Tomorrow is female villain day. She's another support character you could use if you don't have Black Cat, Ocean, or Morgan Le Fay. She is good for AC. She is good for other battle. She is a support for the Spider-Man characters. Just get her awaken. You could also work on Scarlet Spider. Your account is good. Your account would have been better than my account if you had all of those support characters up to date. These are my cards. I spent 7 key cards trying to get a blue star. Doesn't matter which one of these stats that I get, I just want a blue star, and the game isn't giving it to me. So in total I use 11 P cards. I use 4 P cards to get 5 blue stars. Yeah. I was studying if was to replace my White Fox card or Black Panther, but I will move the Black Panther card because I am low on ignore defense on my cards, so I will move the Black Panther for now. I'm also trying to get the Ghost Rider card. I know after when I add those 2 cards, all of those cards were PvP except for the Luna card. I can't remember if you had 25% PS on your second set. I think one of the cards I can't remember if one of the cards you had, if it was the Gwenpool or Black Widow card. Did I pass the Guardians? I'm looking for the Guardians of the... Okay, let me take my time and look. I know I have it equipped, but I want to look for it here. Not sure that. Okay, so some people are saying that this card is pure PvP, but when I look at this card, you could get physical attack and you could get energy attack. So in my opinion, I will call this card a hybrid card, because you could get both the physical attack and energy attack on it. So in my opinion, it's a hybrid for both PvE and PvP. Some other players' opinion is 100% PvP. And look, you could also get crit rate on it. It's basically just like the Guardians of the Galaxy card. This is how my Guardians of the Galaxy card is. I have both the physical attack and energy attack on it. I have the same on my baby spider card. The only thing is, I wish it could have been quality 5 or higher. Now let me get into the zombie game mode. I have to change games in a little bit. Is Dave still here? Dave? Dave? Hi Dave, thanks for coming. It was nice having you. No, I didn't want to see what place I come. uh, and that's okay. Wait. I can't use Ghost Rider and I can't use Gladiator. What supports can I use for both of them? I have Taskmaster. Do I have Shuri? Green Goblin. Phil have an insight. Can I use Valkyrie? Okay, I think I'll move Green Goblin. No, I mean Taskmaster.